What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cortez channel. Thank you guys for clicking on the video and thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's been almost a year since I last posted something, but life has been busy for me. I just moved into my new house, so becoming a homeowner, there's a lot of things to do, lots of projects, being with the family, working. Life in general has been busy. So thank you guys for staying patient. Also, thank you guys for allowing me to hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. I hit that last week sometime, so a big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to my OG subscribers for being patient. I know I haven't posted anything in a while, but now that things are settling down a little bit, I do find myself having a little bit more free time. For example, today. So today, what today's video we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna remove the intake manifold and throttle body on my 2018 Sierra. We're gonna send that over to my good buddy over there at Reaper Inductions. Also, we're gonna remove the TCM to have that unlocked by HB tuners. I already paid for the service. All I gotta do is send that in. So those are a couple small little steps I gotta take before I get the truck tuned. I also do have a set of Cook's headers in my garage. Let me go ahead and show you guys real quick. I do have a set of Cook's inch and 7/8 headers along with their off-road wide pipe sitting in my garage. Right here, spark plugs, MSD wires, gaskets. You know, I pretty much got everything ready to go. This will be the last final step. We're gonna go ahead and get that installed on the truck in a separate video, because in about a month or so I do have an appointment set at Unlimited Performance up in Corpus Christi. They will be tuning the truck for me. So if you guys haven't seen my video with the LT5 throttle body, go check that out. I'll put a link up above. There is a little bit of a lip on the 95mm throttle body when it mates into the l86 truck manifold. There's a lip. So my buddy's got to port match that, and then he's gonna port the intake manifold as well. So we'll go ahead and remove that, send that off to him. Also, we'll remove the TCM. I'll show you guys how to do it. It's pretty easy. Send the TCM into HB tuners. They'll get it unlocked. We'll install it back in the truck. Then we'll go ahead and install the Cook's headers. That'll be a separate video. But once we're done installing the Cook's headers, we'll be on our way to Corpus Christi to finally have the truck tuned and see what she does. You know, I've been using this truck a lot for the beach, couple mud pits or whatnot. So pretty excited. I'm not trying to make this truck like a race truck, but I definitely want it to be, you know, at its max, you know, with the mods that it has, so I can play around in the mud, the sand, pull people out at the beach, just have fun with the family. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. We'll remove the intake manifold. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go ahead and remove the TCM first, get that shipped out, because I think UPS does close today early. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that first, and then we'll go over to the intake manifold. Also, another thing, I did buy that right there. We'll get into this in a separate video, but I did buy myself a super sport bike, but that'll be for another video. All right, guys, so this little module over here is the TCM. You just gotta unbolt it. It's got 2 screws there. Obviously disconnect the connector there. That's what needs to be sent into HB tuners. Obviously, before you remove anything electrical or disconnect anything electrical, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and remove the negative terminal on the battery. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, is I'm going to remove the negative terminal, and then we'll get to removing the TCM. Then after that, we'll remove this bad boy, have everything ported. So let me go ahead and get that battery disconnected, and once I remove the TCM, I'll go ahead and show it to you guys so you guys can get a better idea of what it looks like, because I know it's tucked in there. So let me go ahead and get that started. All right, with the negative terminal disconnected, I went ahead and removed the 2 10mm bolts that are holding the TCM in place here. Next thing, what you got to do is pick up on this red tab, push down here, and then you flip this thing up. And it'll disconnect there. Once it's disconnected, push that to the side. We'll go ahead and get the whole TCM out. And here she is. Here, What we're gonna do is remove the TCM from this plastic housing here. This is what it uses to mount to the firewall. But yeah, this is the TCM, super easy to remove. HP Tuners charges $200 to get it unlocked. Unlocking the TCM will allow you to tune the 8-speed transmission. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and take the motorcycle, take it over to UPS, get that shipped over. If you guys don't know about the unlocking service HP Tuners has, I suggest go on their website. You will need to provide them with the VIN number of the vehicle and some other information, personal information of yours. So include that in the box or whatever you ship the TCM in. Include that so that way the process goes a lot smoother. Without that information, I doubt they'll be able to go ahead and unlock it for you. So anyways, now that it's removed, I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up, take that over to UPS, and then we'll move forward with removing the intake manifold and throttle body. So yeah, let me go ahead and get that done and then we'll get right back to it. All right guys, so I already got the TCM packed up, ready to go, and we'll be taking this bad girl, obviously because I can't move the truck. So I'll get, like I said, I'll get into this unveiling of the new bike for the channel in another separate video. But for right now, I'm gonna head over to UPS. Once I'm send that over, we'll come back and work on the intake manifold. So see you guys in a bit. I'm not gonna give you guys a step-by-step video on that. I just want to get to it, remove it, send it over so it can get ported. He should have it back to me in about 3 hours. Simple, just remove 10 millimeter bolts. There's a couple clips in the back that you got to remove with some clip tools. Pop those off and should slip right out. So I'll check in with you guys once I have that removed. All right guys, finally got the intake manifold. As you guys can see, got a little dark on me, but got this badass little light. Anyways, super easy to get off the bolts. The only hard part is that last bottom clip. That guy right there. That one come off easy, but that bottom one there, man, was tough. What I found to help me was, what I did is I removed the 10 bolts to get it out. I picked it up, brought it towards me, and that gave me a little bit more room towards the back to remove that clip. But man, my hands are all cut up, I'm bleeding and stuff. I got big hands and whatnot, so it was pretty hard to get back there. My girlfriend did help me, I gotta admit. She got 2 clips out. You know, I got the rest. But anyways, intake manifold's off. You guys can see she's there. About to take it over to my buddy and have him work his magic. And he's gonna port the throttle body and the intake manifold, and he'll also match the opening for the LT5 throttle body. So anyways, I'll catch up with you guys later once that's done. So just got back the intake manifold from my buddy over at Reaper Inductions. Ported the mouth of this to match the 95 millimeter LT5 throttle body. He as well did port the throttle body for me. You guys can see. So let me show you the underside of this. Also the ports here. Pretty much ported the whole thing. Made this opening pretty big so you can accommodate the LT5 throttle body. So right now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna assemble this and put the throttle body with the adapter plate and show you how much less of a lip there is. He said he'd pretty much knock it all off. He couldn't go too much because then he would break into here. But anyways, we'll assemble that. And then I did notice, I did buy this truck used, obviously. It had like low 30,000 miles on it. It did not have a catch can, so I added a catch can probably, I mean, as soon as I had already ordered the catch can before I got the truck. So the truck had 30,000+ miles without one, and I can see inside those ports there is a lot of oil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a microfiber and a brake parts cleaner and try to clean up as much as I can. You know, I don't know if it'll really help it, but you know, it definitely puts me at ease knowing that I cleaned those intake ports on the head. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and reassemble the intake manifold and throttle body, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. All right, so here's the adapter plate on, and as you guys can see, there's no more lip. If you guys saw the video where I installed the throttle body, you would see that, well, you would remember there was a lip. Now it's nice and flush everywhere. So he did a hell of a job porting that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and install the throttle body, and we'll be ready to install her on the truck. So there you have it. Got the adapter plate, throttle body. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use, we're gonna torque it down properly to 44 inch-pounds, and then we're gonna retorque them to 88 inch-pounds, not foot-pounds. You do 44 foot-pounds, 88 foot-pounds. I'm pretty sure you'll snap the heads off the bolt. So make sure you're using inch-pounds. And yeah, so we're gonna do, we'll start in the middle and then we'll work our way out to the corners. And then same thing for the second pass of 88 inch-pounds. After that, we'll connect sensors, PVC system, go back to the intake. All right guys, there she goes. I will be cleaning that filter before it gets tuned, or probably replace it with a brand new one. But there you go, she's alive, no check engine light, everything seems to be running fine. I'm gonna let it idle for a little bit so it can relearn the idle, and then I'll drive it normally on the highway and just be calm with it for the first 10-15 miles, and then get on it and make sure there's nothing wrong with it. But anyways, shout out to Reaper Inductions, did a hell of a job, and yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next mod, which would be the header. So see you then.